Hey everyone, Sparks back with another Goddess Victory Nikke video, and we are taking a look at our brand new shotgun supporter unit from Happy Zoo, Leona. That lion, its design always cracks me up, but what is she doing with her hand? Like, I saw this, as soon as I saw the art post of her just like reaching into her shirt, I was like, alright, I don't know where they're going with this. I think she's actually like storing shotgun pellets, like she's just like reaching in to reload. I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, she is a Burst 2 supporter water with a shotgun. And to be honest, I was ready to make a video that was just like, alright, easy skip, forget her, we can like pass on this unit. But she's actually looking probably really good. So let's take a look at her skill 1. It's a passive called Thunderous Roar, and it activates after 5 normal attacks and affects all allies. And it says critical rate goes up 2.62% and stacks up to 2 times and lasts for 5 seconds. Activates after 15 normal attacks and affects all allies with a shotgun. Maximum effective range up 20% for 10 seconds. So again, like I read the first part of that skill and I was like, a crit booster, alright, it's pretty mid, like, you know, it's good, but like not great. And then I read the second part, and maximum effective range up 20% for 10 seconds. That could make a huge difference on a shotgun team. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Skill 2, Courageous Look. Another passive. Activates when entering full burst. Affects all allies. Hit rate goes up by 20% for 10 seconds. This is also really good for a shotgun. Getting 20% hit rate is a pretty big boost. And this could definitely be helpful on an all-shotgun team. And then activates when entering full burst, affects 2 allies with the highest attack and a shotgun. So there are 2 conditions there to be met. And then increases number of pellets by 5 for 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm taking this to mean by the number of, bullets, effectively, like in one shot. The number of pellets, so out of one shotgun shell. That seems like that could be really good, because that means that basically any type of buff, any type of just base attack stat, like everything is then going to be plus 5 or multiplied by 5. And that seems really, really good. Like, I think that's subtly a really, really strong buff. And then her burst says active cooldown with 20 seconds. That's good. We always want to see 20-second cooldown if possible. That means she can be our only burst 2 if needed. And then affects all allies. Critical damage goes up by 34% for 10 seconds. So we're buffing critical even more. And then activates when caster's roar is fully stacked. And that is from her first effect, I believe. And then a critical rate goes up by 21% for 10 seconds. So yeah, basically we're just boosting critical by a lot on multiple skills in both their crit rate and their crit damage. We're increasing hit rate, the effective range, and increasing the number of pellets. This seems really, really, really strong. Like, this might be the best shotgun buffer we have gotten. Maybe there's like a crazy combination here with Tuve and whatever other shotguns you want to bring in there. Nive, for those of you who just picked her up. But seriously, I think the real question here is, like, is this enough? Like, even after all of this, are shotgun teams really going to be relevant? I want to say maybe, or circumstantially, yes. I think that there could be situations where making an all-shotgun team could be worth it. I think she's a really, really good shotgun buffer. Again, it just depends on the situation. That said, she does buff the effective range, which makes it a little less situational. But I still think we want like a really strong Burst 3 shotgun carry to make this 100% worth it. However, I could totally see there being a shotgun team on a solo raid. And I think, like, if there is, then she's going to be on it. Our go-to Burst 2 before was Guilty, who is still pretty strong. in a way, she does damage, but honestly, she's just not looking as good as she used to. The fact that she doesn't pull final attack makes her worse. And then, like, looking at our current solo raid, here's where wind could shine, but shotguns are just, like, kind of bad against Material H. So, I don't know. I mean, anyway, I just feel like Guilty's kind of shown her age enough that, Leona here could definitely step into that burst 2 role for the shotgun team. And put on Sugar and probably put on Tuve, and then you're gonna combine it with like some other burst 3 that's like not a shotgun, most likely. Maybe Modernia, or maybe you combine them with bunnies, because that's really gonna buff Noir as well. And I think you could have something that could be pretty deadly here in the right circumstances. I still think she might be a pass. It kind of hurts me to say that because, I like seeing units like this. I really enjoy the design space of units that aren't just like universally good. We've gotten kind of a lot of that recently with, Red Hood and whatever our newest Christmas Ludmilla is. I couldn't think of her name there for a second. With Black Shadow Scarlet, like, when are they bad? Of course, we have gotten other more situational supports like Mika and Tuve, so maybe I'm being a little harsh. But anyway, I think that we want to encourage these kind of units, and I think that she's actually very strong in the right situation, and I think I could definitely have some fun with her, in the game, of course. That's what I mean. Fun squads. But yeah, so if you have the resources, I would pick up a copy of her. And again, because she's a support, you don't have to worry about like maxing her out. One is probably enough. She's going to be supporting your DPS units, so her own base stats don't really matter that much. She doesn't even have any skills that like scale off of like her amount of attack or her amount of HP or whatever. So I think, if you have the resources to spare, probably pick up a copy. I'm going to be pulling for her for sure because I got pretty lucky with Black Shadow Scarlet, and I can definitely afford to try and pick up one copy of her. But I do think for a lot of people, you're going to be like really dried up because of all these really powerful attackers that we've had, and probably a lot of people had to go all in on Black Shadow Scarlet and didn't even get all the copies of her that they wanted, and so you're just going to have to skip Leona, and that's totally understandable. I wouldn't feel too bad about it, because she's not like a must-have, but I would recommend probably pulling for her. If you've got some resources left, look forward to my polling video in a couple days after she launches. And of course, we'll wait for full testing. In that same video, I'll do like maybe some basic shooting range tests to get some first impressions to let you guys know how she is and decide more on if you want to pull for her. Anyway, that is our newest unit, and please subscribe for more nikke videos. I stream and make videos every week, and on YouTube and Twitch, so subscribe for more of that, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.